Hi, there's a pretty good chance you're hearing a lot of talk about brackets in college basketball, whether at work or at home or at both. March Madness is kind of hard to escape this time of year.
Impossible to escape, actually. While this week marks the start of a very fun time for a lot of people, it can be a struggle for others. Our Leanne Stapleton is live this morning with some advice for those who may end up in the latter category. Good morning, Leanne.
Good morning, Sharon and Lee. Yeah, we're talking a lot about March Madness this morning, but sports betting happens outside of basketball too. There's almost an event going on all the time, and I could be here all morning listing off the sports betting possibilities. And that's part of the problem. You could spend all day betting, and gambling can be intense. Lori Mason is the Problem Gambling Services Coordinator at AdCare Educational Institute, and she's on the Maine Council on Problem Gambling. Manson says a national survey indicates a small percentage of people actually seek out help from gambling. She put it into context this way. In 2024, about 7 Mainers aged 20 to 24 reached out for help. And with that number, it may seem small, but there could be 10 times that number of people in that age range alone who are struggling with gambling. And with sports betting being more accessible in Maine through apps, it's easier than ever for people to fall into a cycle of betting that could get out of control. Manson says most people aren't aware that gambling can become an addiction the same way using drugs or alcohol can. She adds, you'll know it becomes an addiction if you just can't stop.
Gambling affects your brain and your body's reward system in some people that it becomes an actual true addiction, and it's very hard to just quit gambling on your own. So if you seek out help, we have a network of counselors who have specific training in gambling problems to help explore what's driving that and maybe help you think of what goals you have and how to meet those goals.
211 Maine is an available resource for gambling addiction. If you or someone you know starts struggling to control gambling urges during the March Madness tournament, you can also find more resources at mainproblemgambling.org. Live in Portland, Leanne Stapleton, News Center, Maine.